Guess you should have listened to me,
1.
Mark.
We're pressing connect now. Woo!
You're listening to Radio Sega, playing the best Sega music 24/7.
Hi everyone, it's the Opinion Zone, episode 50.
50 something.
50.
Oh right, I forgot. Oh, did you record it? Are you recording?
Yes. Welcome everyone to episode 50 something. Whoop-de-doop. My name is Jay Eggman, catchphrase, and my guests are. Who do I have?
No, Jamie, what does the extra N stand for, man? I need to know.
Extra N stands for nothing.
It begins with N, so...
Exactly, it works.
So, anyway, we have some guests. We don't have guests. We have no guests. This show's cancelled. Bye, everyone. It's a pleasure as always. See you next week. Here we go.
I thought I was a guest.
Oh, you are a guest, aren't you?
Oh,
okay,
God.
technically we have a guest. We can save the show. Firstly, I'm joined by Sonic Pox.
Hey guys, it's Marcus.
We're also joined by Nicole.
Hey guys,
Hello.
it's also me, Marcus.
We're joined by Sega Scourge.
That's right, guys.
Sonic Boom.
Marcus.
Oh my god, stop.
And we're joined by regular guest David the Lurker.
Hi.
You might as well be a member now, David, seriously.
And me, Marcus.
The moment I become a member, though, I'm not going to be on the show anymore. Isn't that the rule?
Yeah, but we got. Hey, shut your mouth.
Boy, do we have a show for you.
Ooh.
We don't. Really.
Yeah.
Well,
But firstly, go on.
I was saying, is anything planned?
No.
Listen here.
Okay.
We are a very pre-prepared show. By which I mean no, we plan nothing. Okay. Firstly, how is everyone?
I'm dying.
I'm pretty good.
I'm excited.
I'm doing okay myself.
Oh my god, stop.
I'm sitting here with a cat.
Nice.
Is it big or just regular sized?
This is a regular sized cat. Big is busy. He's currently fishing.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry, that was me.
He's
Smash Mouth just
Damn,
fucking busted in my room.
Oh my god.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time that happened to me.
Would you give that nickel back?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Maybe you were right. You should just end the episode right now.
Baby, you're a firework. Right, shall we do some news?
Yes.
Sure.
Is that news?
Not much.
Kind of.
But we do have some, so it's better than a complete slap in the dick. So
Mm-hmm. Just a minor tap.
right.
Just a minor tap.
we need the news music though. Someone vamp for me while I find the news music.
Hey guys, let's talk about some Sonic games.
And now on to the news. First piece of news. You know Sega Sammy, the company that owns Sega? Or
What?
like is Sega basically.
For the rumor, they exist.
Yes. Sega Sammy have decided to sell off all their Joypolis theme parks.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, in their latest earnings report released by Sega earlier this month, basically included the plans to sell their Joypolis theme parks off to third parties. Yeah. So for those who like big theme parks with Sonic in, better go now.
Damn, that's...
I've never been to Japan.
That blows.
I can't go to Japanese world.
Oh, God, no.
That's the name of the country.
Can't afford it.
To be fair, they could potentially still run under the name, and the licensing deals could be different. So, yeah, it's a shame. Now I've been to Joypolis; it was very fun. The one in Tokyo.
Ooh,
That's a shame.
Yeah.
that is. It's like when Sega World closed everywhere. No one ever went to Sega World.
I didn't even know it existed actually.
Well, I mean, there was one in Australia. I forget. Was there one in the UK? I feel like there might have been.
We had Sega Land Piccadilly.
Okay. You had a land.
So
Australia had a world.
It's been closed down for years, I think. Now it's just the Sega offices.
All right.
They have a giant picture of Sonic on the back, and when I first saw it, I was extremely tired, and I thought I was tripping. It's like, is that Sonic on a building?
Who hasn't
Anybody
hallucinated?
likes Sonic? Why is he on a building? Get
Who
off
hasn't-
there, Sonic, you'll fall.
What?
They're eating him, and then they're gonna eat me.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I'm scrolling around Sonic Stadium right now. Speaking of news, a bunch of people are talking about apparently Boom being rumored to just be cancelled forever.
It's going to be
Listen,
the best piece of
Scourge,
Sonic news
is
we've
this
had in
this
years.
Scourge? This is not the let's do news before the other news segment to fuck everything up because I'm a dick segment. All right.
That's what I do, Jamie.
Moving on to the next piece of news.
Sonic Boom supposedly cancelled.
I knew it.
You want to hijack my show? I will fucking cut you. Right. Anyway,
Hi, Jack. I'm Jordan.
Stop.
you need to stop.
It's time to stop.
Stop.
In other random news, actually, more importantly, here's some news here. My husband just sent me a message
It's great.
saying I've only just got miles per hour. There we go.
What?
What?
The pun
Oh.
miles per hour.
Just?
Just
Wow.
worked out. Anyway, back to actual news. Sonic Boom Season 2. We've got two bits of Sonic Boom news, but before we go into the one that Scourge has already given away because he's a fucking asshole, we are going to discuss some more Boom TV ratings. Woo. Now, for those who may remember, we discussed the premiere episode of Season 2 a few weeks ago, which had around 500,000 people watch. Do we remember that? We remember that.
Yeah.
And we compared it to a regular episode of the show, which got just between 1 million to 1.5 million. So, for a premiere of Season 2, not great. Anyway, the ratings for the second episode have been revealed. Woo. Those ratings. How many people tuned in to watch the second episode of Sonic Boom Season 2? Well,
Is that on Boomerang or?
on Boomerang.
Okay.
Boomerang.
188,000.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's less than what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 250,000.
Yeah. I was gonna say 275K, but that's low.
No,
that's
That
well.
is-
I think problem one is it's on Boomerang.
Problem 2, it's Sonic Boom.
Listen.
Problem 3, it's Sonic.
No.
No, I'm joking. I love Sonic. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I feel bad for Sega. Like I feel like they kind of like hold out hope for like some aspects of the Boom like franchise, and the show was meant to be like the one thing that they can kind of have hope for, and now even that's
The
gone.
thing is, the problem is the show. Not only did it have thing for season 2, it just kind of happened. But with all the changes that have been happening recently, and when Boom first premiered, it was like, oh, Sonic's first new TV show in years. It's 3D. It's new. It's gonna be weird. All right, let's have a look. But now people have seen the first season and are going, yeah, it wasn't all that great. Now that people have seen it, and episode 2 was god awful. I haven't even bothered to watch episode 3.
I just
Well-
found episode 3.
Apparently, it's talking about journalism or something.
I didn't even know there was an episode 3.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
came out last week.
Yeah,
When are they
but
supposed to
funny-
come out with the next episode in December?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, maybe
It's been-
that's. Well, have they started the reruns of season 2 on Cartoon
Well-
Network yet?
I
Oh,
don't know, but I mean, you know what else Boom was supposed to do? Produce good games.
Yeah.
that's what everyone's
Look what
supposed to do. Revitalize the franchise.
Talking of revitalizing the franchise, in other Sonic Boom news, potentially hinted at earlier, a member of the Sonic Stadium message boards claims that Sega is ready to pull the plug on the whole Boom franchise.
Fuck.
That's amazing. Your knowledge astounds me.
To quote the member in question, he apparently, I was told recently by an aforementioned long-time friend of mine. That's like saying my dad works for Nintendo, but okay. What could be possibly going down with Boom, and things are not looking good for this sub-series. Basically goes into how Sega Japan are displeased, which we all knew was not really a shock. Poor game sales, poor reviews, merchandise isn't selling that well, and a distinct lack of interest on Cartoon Network's part in the series. Apparently Sega are ready to pull the plug on Boom, not just the show, everything, following the end of Season 2 next year.
Oof.
Now, it must be mentioned, everyone on Twitter's talking about this. It's based on nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
There's no evidence.
it's also one of those things like, hey guys, I heard that Sega is working on a new Sonic game. Like that's what the rumor feels like. It's not hard to say, oh man, guys, I heard Sonic Boom's dead, because we haven't heard much
We've already
about.
dealt with Sonic being dead for the last 5 years. It's all the news we've been.
Well, because Rise of Lyric was dead in the water for lots of reasons. Shattered Crystal, I don't know what that didn't do much. And Fire and Ice, it got maybe slightly better reviews, but definitely didn't set everything on fire. The comic doesn't exist. The show is being shuffled around. It's not hard to be like, oh guys, Sonic Boom's dead. And also, I don't know many people who would cry over the fact that Sonic Boom is just, not part of the.
One thing that I think Sonic Boom has been cursed with from the very beginning is that its marketing is just generally awful. Like, we didn't get much news on Fire and Ice, and out of the 3, if you were to play a Boom game, Fire and Ice would be the one, but it was played with horrible marketing and a troubled development cycle. Not only was it first announced, a year ago, and I'm glad that it got delayed and all that, Sega taking precautions, blah blah blah, but, TV show, no promotion. The comic book got a post on Twitter, ran for how many issues? 8?
11.
11. And then just kind of ended. Nothing's getting promoted. You know why? Because Sonic Boom, regardless of it being a decent thing running on Cartoon Network, it doesn't sell in other markets. No one's going to go out and buy a Sonic Boom game. It's easy to watch a TV show because all you got to do is flip the channel. But when it gets to the point where no one's flipping to that channel anymore, I think,
the comics were pretty good.
Shh, Nicole.
Well, the
saying.
comics were okay.
Doesn't matter.
Although,
I know.
I mean, there
They
was
weren't
the
out, they're
promise. They're not. Well, I mean, technically they were never
Okay.
canon because Sonic Boom is its own canon.
Did anyone read that thing about the estimated first week sales for Fire and Ice?
I know.
I don't remember it, but I think I did at some point.
Less than 10,000.
Ah, that's bad.
Jesus.
I mean, did Sega advertise like, "Hey guys, this is out now"? I feel like maybe they tweeted it on.
I don't think
Twitter
they
account.
even bought advertising
they?
space on Cartoon Network.
Like you think that would be the easiest thing to do? Be like, "Hey guys, you love Sonic Boom the TV show. Now check out the latest installment in the 3DS series, Fire and Ice. Whoa, you like fire? You like ice?
You like Boom? You like Sonic? You like none of those? Well, this probably isn't the game for you. The answer just cooking mama.
Oh my god, really? Shall I move on to the next news item? Yes.
Please.
Here we go. Guess who's been releasing more art from his future comic series?
Oh,
Mr. Ken of
Oh, no.
Penders
We were just
Today-
talking about
today
we were-
posted some new art. Shall I go?
Oh, he didn't.
Jamie,
This is a
no.
lie. This is a lie. You were making things up.
I've just posted it in the Radio Sega chat. Now,
I'll
Dave,
tell you why.
Dave the Lurker,
God
David the
damn
Lurker,
it.
if you could just do us a favour and just describe for our audio listeners what the picture is of.
Okay. Well, laying upon a table is the character Lin Da, who is part of the Dark Brotherhood. She is, her arms are strapped to the table, but her legs are free. One of her shoes or boots are off, and it looks like Dr. Robotnik from the Saturday morning series is holding it while maliciously attacking the soul with a feather, causing Lin Da to laugh, perhaps in torture, all under a spotlight. And she is definitely of the Larasu Chronicle design, I think. I don't know anymore. This is that's Linda. I mean, it's definitely. This is not art from the comic. Do you know the reason behind this picture?
I mean, yes, but that doesn't ruin it.
Okay.
Basically, he drew this for a fan because of some stupid contest.
I would have gone far more extreme.
Well, it's
If
a
we're
good
gonna
thing.
make Nintendo draw something creepy, why would we go all the way?
What's he gonna
Right.
do?
He was trying to encourage people to go out and vote in the presidential election in the United States, and he said, if you take a picture with your sticker, I'll put you in a contest, and someone won, and that's what they asked for, and that's what he drew.
Ken Penders looks like a very scary man.
He
Looks
does.
very unsettling. Like, I watched this movie yesterday about, like, a guy who, like, a dude was looking out his window across the street at another man who, like, killed his wife and cut her up. He kind of looked like that guy.
Looking or the guy?
Just creepy looking. Kind of like a psychiatrist, but with, like, his own problems.
I think it's just, I've said this before, he needs the mustache back. I understand why he shaved it off, and I respect that reason, but
Some people's faces do not look in proportion without a mustache, mine being one of them.
so like the mustache makes his face. So after seeing that for 20 years and he shaves it off, you're like, what's going on here? And I just haven't been able.
Guys,
I mean, talking about his face is not a very good judgment on his character or his ability, both artistically and prose wise.
guys, I
Is
just saw this picture of Squidward and Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs' big red button and Squidward is Sega. Mrs. Krabs is like, that's the video game. But you said you worked for Naughty Dog. I cleaned the bathrooms at Naughty Dog. I was the lead programmer for Bugsy 3D. Oh,
Brilliant.
Okay, well, yeah, Ken Penders. There's a lot to say about
sorry,
him.
I wanted to kind of move on from the fetish art.
What is wrong with the fetish art?
Nothing.
I mean, if you think about it in terms of fetish art, it's relatively tame. It's just the fact that it's Ken Penders who drew it.
I can just imagine Jim Cummings going, Coochie, coochie, coo.
Oh my god, don't, please.
Oh, Snively.
Oh my god. Good indeed.
Oh wow. Okay, you all need to stop right now.
This is yeah, Laura Sue Chronicles coming sometime soon.
Take off the other boot.
Oh my god.
Well, if he's trying to get information out of her, I just want to know what it is he possibly could be asking for.
Why is Laura Sue Chronicles a thing?
Well, you see, Ken Penders filed for copyright of all of his work.
God,
Art.
stop it.
David,
Oh.
I was applying to. Never mind, forget it.
Anyway, moving on. I hate this whole thing. Right, moving on. Guess what's happening on Friday?
I don't know.
Same.
I don't know.
On Friday, Sega, in collaboration with Castle Galleries, are releasing a Sonic 25th Fine Art exhibition.
Really?
Oh my god!
No idea.
Showcasing a variety of different artists, different takes on the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. It's a limited run expedition. There are also special limited edition prints and things that you can purchase at the gallery's exhibition as well.
60 quid a goddamn purchase.
I
I know it will be.
I think it'll be good, maybe.
I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
But why are we excited? Okay. We can't
Because
say,
we're
can we?
just super Sonic fans.
Yes, that's it.
No, luckily for us, there is a they're doing a special preview event, and they've invited a bunch of people, including ourselves, except David.
That's true.
Um,
I'm an ocean away. It's not
which
going to happen.
means on the next show we can actually report back and tell you what we thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Your
can tell
shit.
you how Poxy was kicked out because he tried to touch all the artwork.
Why you gotta be like that? At least you didn't say artists.
We're the
So you're gonna-
VIPs, aren't we, Jamie?
Yes.
So
The
you're gonna.
VIPs.
Well, to be fair, my uncle's gonna be there.
My dad works for
Yeah.
Nintendo. I mean,
My uncle went to say
Fucking hell.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
it will
Yeah.
be an interesting evening.
Oh, the selfies.
Dang straight.
Mm-hmm.
All the surprise selfies that I'll most likely be taking when you
I
guys
hate
least
you.
expect it.
You know what? Maybe I'll just stop it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, do you think it's gonna be good? I think it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be brilliant.
I keep seeing different artists like previewing what they've done, and some
Yeah, stop it. I don't want to see.
of it looks really cool. Some of it
I
looks
love-
fine, but some of it looks really cool.
Well, it's a good thing it's a fine art museum, not an amazing art museum.
Oh
Did you-
no! Don't
It's a
ever
fine
do
art
that again.
museum. It's a fine art museum. It's an okay art museum.
Did you know that one of the artists who is presenting work at the thing, Robert Oxley, once dreamt he was Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh, you read that tweet too?
And David only knows that because it's a tweet that was quoted by Sonic Retro.
Yeah. Well, wait. Who do you think tweeted that at Sonic Retro?
Oh, you salty bitch.
Was it Donnie?
Only
Oh.
once. Should have known it was you. You little
Yeah.
bastard. Anyway, does anyone have any other Sonic related news?
Sonic is a hedgehog.
That's
Dead.
news. We did not know that. That's new information. Well done, thank
I
you.
want to say that there is something. Sonic.
I mean,
Wait, we already talked about Lego Dimensions. And we sort of like.
if we go to Twitter and look up Sonic the Hedgehog,
No, we're not doing that.
Hey, can I ask random thing? Just continue the show, Jamie. But while you do, I want someone to tell me who this character on the far right of Penda's artwork is. Let me just drop this in there.
Hedgehog.
Who is
Let's
that?
have a look. Oh, the Sonic Cafe.
Who is that man?
oh right, pancakes. That's
Yeah,
news.
let's talk about pancakes.
The Sonic Cafe.
Right, that is news. The pancakes.
Well, that's not news.
This
There's something-
mania.
Well, I
thing
mean, they,
on the
they, rele-
pancakes.
they released an ice the thing that looks like the ice cream from Unleashed.
There was mania art, and then Shadow was on a burger. That confirms Shadow for Sonic Mania.
Shadow was on a black bunned burger.
Racist.
That's the edgiest burger I've ever seen in my life.
No, they're making Sonic Mania themed pancakes, right?
Sonic Mania themed pancakes. There's a chocolate chip sundae from Sonic Unleashed.
With just a bar of
recreated.
chocolate stuck in there.
Right.
But that's what it was in the game. That's what it was in the game.
Werehog confirmed for Mania.
No,
Right.
Chip confirmed for Mania because Chip was
At-
on
I missed Chip.
At Tree
I missed
Village
Chip too.
in Tokyo, you will be able, starting, what is
Wait.
that, Thursday?
News music.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
In Tree Village in Tokyo, Japan, starting Thursday, you'll be able to order a Sonic Mania pancakes. I bet they'll make you go fast.
Oh my God, guys.
The syrup.
No.
Included, you can get a Sonic foam art latte a recreation of an egg dish from Eggman Land, and a cake that looks like Sonic running over a loop.
That was awesome.
There you go. Cool stuff.
And each of them is the equivalent of $100 each. Kidding.
Well, it depends on the transfer.
Hashtag
Trying to
Brexit,
think.
right?
Exactly. Can someone tell me who that character on the right is now?
Malteser crisis.
Listen.
different
Moving on,
levels.
we've run out of news clearly, which means we have to go to our last news item. Alright? Christ. So let's go now live to the Misadventure Studios
God damn it.
and see what's going on in the Sonic Misadventures update. We go live to Poxy. Poxy, tell me, what news do we
Jamie.
have this week?
Jamie, I've been sat outside the offices for the last week since you left me here. Matt is currently in a corner asking why he's got so many subscribers. But there does seem to be this fat feline fellow walking around everywhere. I'm not sure what his business is, but currently there are no known updates. I'll get back to you next week.
Fantastic. Thank you, Poxy.
Please send me some food.
What do you ever think?
Oh man.
It's upsetting.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't-
It's
can't
time
wait
for a music segment. I can't find the thing.
Jamie's jamming jukebox.
No,
Is that what it's called?
it's not, because this time it's who am I gonna throw this at?
Pick me.
Wait, didn't I give you 2 songs a couple weeks ago?
I didn't save them.
Well, they're in the chat somewhere. Shit. Say, let me just scroll up.
Something.
What was it?
Poxy.
Oh. Yes, you
What's a
picked me.
word for music that begins with P?
I know a word for music that begins with S.
No.
No.
Poxy's perplexing pop tunes.
Poxy's poopy music.
I can't say it.
Poxy's pew, as in the pews in church, and there's a church song.
So in Poxy's music bit, he's now gonna give me a song, and we're gonna listen to it, and then tell him if he's a fucking awful human being. Is your first one the Sonic Heroes Jazz Lounge remix, Benny Jones?
Yes, it is, Jamie.
That's convenient. Right, let's listen to that. Here we go.
You're welcome. You owe me a song. Do we just shut up?
What goes on must come down, yet my feet don't touch the ground. See the world spinning upside down, see the world spin upside down. I can feel your every rage. Step aside, I'll turn the page, breaking through your crazy maze like a laser beam. My eyes on you. Watch me rule the night away. Watch me save the day. Feel my storm is getting close, headed your way. Sonic heroes, Sonic heroes. Find you, can't find you, defying your reign. Sonic heroes, Sonic heroes, setting the stage for a hero's parade. But what do we do? I won't even hesitate. A second left to all the fate. Try to strike, but a bit too late. Got you hooked by my own bait. Why
You're listening to Radio Sega, playing the best Sega music 24/7.
Well, nothing's working today. So, Poxy, tell me, what was the reason behind that song choice?
Because I wanted to set the stage parade.
Oh,
I like how she said Sonic Heroes at one point.
Heroes.
Well, that's how you pronounce it, right?
Wait, I need to listen to this again. Wait. No, just get.
Oh, you can hear them having dinner in the background.
It's fucking raw. It's fucking raw.
Right. What's your next song choice?
I'll tell you.
Tell me slowly
let
so I can type it in.
Oh, you actually let me pick one. Okay.
Pick the fucking pick Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.
Oh.
You could.
I could, but I'm.
One of the two. I just.
I'm not this. Okay, go. I'll make it easy. Actually, I'm just gonna send to. Here he is.
Okay, so
There you go. I am picking the You Can Do Anything remix from the album Temporal Duality.
oh yes.
If
Ooh.
we're singing with a jazz beat.
Shall we have a listen? Here we go.
Yes.
Ooh. This better be good, mine. No rubbish.
It is.
Radio Sega, playing the best Sega music 24/7.
What the actual fuck was that?
What?
Did you not hear that noise?
What noise?
Okay.
I heard it.
Are you hearing? Is there a ghost? A ghost?
Like
What the ghost?
So you gotta do the alternate take. Whoa, ghost!
I want to find this alternate take.
It's on YouTube somewhere. It's in the game. You just never hear it.
Stop it.
Knuckles freaked out. That should be your third choice. The alternate take of.
And then in the other take he said 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3.
What is that fucking noise? I can keep hearing it.
Are you sure it's not just you, Nicole?
Yeah, Nicole.
It's not just me, fuck
It's
off.
like that.
Got some problems.
No, I...
Right. Here's a solution. Everyone except Nicole and me, because I can't, because I'm doing the show. Mute your microphones.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, hang on.
Just do it.
Okay.
There you go. Muting, and let's just listen to Nicole for a sec. Nicole, for fuck's sake.
Dude, fuck off.
Oh.
Fuck off, Jamie.
Right. Anyway, while Nicole sorts out a flatulence issue, move on.
Fuck you.
To this randomly amazing segment. Did you know, everyone, that we have a Sonic theorist on the show?
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
He probably.
Right.
What's your general bullshit intro description of yourself?
What in my episodes?
Yeah, go on.
Well, that first, of course, in every
Nicole,
episode.
you just hold on for a second.
And then it's the Sega Scourge
You
Sonic
wanna come to
Theorist
fucking show,
curve,
gonna tell videos.
tackling 25 years of classic and modern Sonic alike. Yeah, that.
Luckily, I thought it's time we test your Sonic theory skills
Okay.
This is getting exciting.
using a very high tech. Nicole, seriously, just stop it. Nicole, for fuck's
Your
sake.
fault if you can't Very- contain yourself. You
Um,
might as well.
Right. With the help of David, because I feel David would be right up in his theories, the fucking
Hey!
up in their theories, etc. I'm going to use a very high-tech piece of equipment, which is my Sonic Theorist generation machine,
Okay.
using only the highest quality of stuff. It creates a random Sonic theory, which I then want you, and with the help of Dave, to explain to us and make us believe, using
I'll
your
go get
amazing
it for
theory
hours.
skills.
Okay. You and me,
This
Dave.
This is it. I'm
Here we
very
go.
Excited.
Let turn on the machine. Here we go. There you go. All that technology.
I feel the technology.
Can I just say my computer sounds very similar to Nicole?
Oh my god.
Could also be a futuristic fart soundboard. I'm not quite sure. Here we go. So I'm gonna click a button on my random machine, and it's gonna give me a generated Sonic theory. And you have to basically go for it. And I think you can do this because basically you've made a career out of making up shit.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I believe in you.
Oh.
Calm down. Let's see what we've got, shall we? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh no, we haven't got any sounds to. Wow, that was a poor sound effect. Right.
Is that catchphrase?
Shut up, I didn't know
Should
that.
use.
There we go. Right.
Oh my god, it's catchphrase.
First theory is.
Jamie, I swear to God.
First theory is. Sally Acorn is Amy's mum.
Oh. Okay, so I can start this one. Here we go. Basically, right. How we got to look at this is Amy, as we know, she has a lot of link to psychic abilities and magical abilities, which they mention in Sonic CD and in all her bios onward, from Sonic Jam onwards. So if we look at this from a different perspective, you could argue that, for those who know, Sally in the Archie comic canon and Sally's ties to mystical powers, you could argue that Amy is perhaps of some relation to Sally. David, go.
I actually, okay. So, right. Now, we're very familiar that in the Archie continuity, there's definitely lots of time travel shenanigans that happen. If you look at Sonic the Hedgehog in Your Face, the original 48-page special, Nicole was actually created by Rotor in the future and sent back in time. So it wouldn't be crazy to say that Sonic and Sally had a kid, named the child Amy Rose after perhaps someone they knew that something, and then sent that child also back in time to help assist in the final battle, because only she could unlock something that Nicole would do to stop Robotnik and save the world.
Exactly, and as we know in the comics, when you crossbreeds don't exist in the comics, you can only have one species or the other, so subsequently they had a hedgehog.
Right.
Well,
and
hang on.
Pink is a recessive trait in the hedgehog lineage. Uncle Chuck's aunt was pink.
Yeah, there you go. Theory solved.
No, there's
There you
one.
go.
There's one
Theories-
factor that can debunk this. Though.
Go on. Poxy will be the person to destroy all theories.
All right. So just to make sure I'm getting this right, you're saying that Amy Rose is Sonic and Sally's child from the future.
Yes.
Correct. That's what you're
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
Amy willingly going back in time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, she.
Okay. With some no. With somehow a lovesick infatuation for Sonic, whilst
Yeah.
at the same time not remembering either of them.
Incest.
Well, it's like Back to the Future, isn't it?
Oh, don't you dare!
Don't
Don't
back
you
to
dare.
the-
I mean, it's clearly a Back to the Future parody. That's what the
Yeah, but
whole
it's backwards.
thing is.
They mean Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
You see, if Amy is sent young enough, she's not going to have clear memories of where she's from, which is why she's wandering about, discovers Knothole. Not to mention the fact that there are studies that show if siblings are separated, while they're super young and don't realize that they are related, that for some reason they feel some strange attraction to each other. And that's similar to what Amy is sensing. You see it in Star Wars. Luke Skywalker is insanely drawn towards Princess Leia, but it's because it's his sister, and he just doesn't know it until, of course, Ben Kenobi
wants to
kind of
bang her.
reveals it. Yeah. So once he finds out, he's like, "Oh, I probably shouldn't stick my lightsaber in there." So when Amy finally discovers her true parentage, she's like, "Oh, it makes sense." And so she's the one that pushes Sonic and Sally to finally get it on and conceive her. Because
Excellent,
otherwise,
David.
it
Well
creates
Okay.
don't want to create a temporal paradox.
Proud of you, David.
Okay, moving on to the next theory. 'Cause this is going on. Back to the computer. Oh my god, seriously. Wow, I didn't realise you could take that as far as you did. Right, here we go. Moving on. What is our next choice? We have. Ooh, it's an interesting one. Knuckles is bipolar. And take it away.
Well, this possibly could span from the fact that Knuckles, as we know, has spent a very solitary life on Angel Island. He hasn't had a lot of interaction with other people for possibly his entire life until Sonic 3. And from this, you might argue that he's gained either some kind of mental disorder, perhaps from the loneliness, or something along the lines that might explain his sudden jumps to anger when he can't understand different things. David, do you want to take it away?
Well, yeah,
I'm
because
passing the torch to you.
oh yeah. Well, because you see in Sonic 3 Knuckles, when you first meet him, he punches Supersonic in the face, the emeralds fly out, he laughs, he's jolly. But then you jump ahead to Sonic Adventure, he's like, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. That's him, that's right there. He going from one extreme to the other. He's super jovial, and he's like, nope, forget it, I'm not. In SA2, he's all very zen. He's like, hey guys, long time no see, I'm just hanging out here. And then in Sonic 06, he's like, I'm angry at a card, let me smash it. He's going all over the place. He doesn't know how to fully process his emotions.
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget that the bipolar tendencies can also come into his job of guarding the Master Emerald. Sometimes he guards it, sometimes he doesn't.
That's true.
It's all over the place.
He's like, I'm just gonna go treasure hunting for a while.
I'm going to
what's
go
Angel
extreme gearing. Could be anything.
How's Poxy feeling about all this?
Knuckles has recently stated that he's kept the Master Emerald in a safe place,
In a safe, then, yeah.
but he's kept it. Okay.
But he's not just the guardian of the Master Emerald, he's also the protector of Angel Island. For him just
Well,
to say,
I don't know how to rebuttal this because it's true. Knuckles is like.
Okay, well, we're going to move on to the next
bad.
one because basically, even though that's the most plausible theory, I think it was Scourge's weakest one. Right, here we go. Back to the machine.
Ooh.
Listen, I'm sorry. If you're going to do a shit theory, then, you know. I thought you'd get loads of views. Right,
I thought it was pretty good.
you would. Talking of which,
That's true.
how are you, Nicole?
Okay.
Did you get Mexican or?
Right,
Taco
let's
Bell.
see what the machine pumps out next. Just speaking of farts. Right, here we go. Right. This could be interesting. Right. The Chaos Emeralds are actually drugs. And
What?
over to you, Scourge.
Damn. I don't know how I'm going to take this one. Well, we don't exactly know the basis of chaos energy and what it does to the body of these, anthropomorphic creatures. So you could argue that the effect that it has might be considered similar to a buzz of like a real-world parallel, like cocaine or something of the like. As we know, judging by some profiles of Supersonic and his appearances in Archie comic canon as well, they heavily went into this and there. They said that after Sonic was supersonic and powered down, he still had the buzz afterwards. So you could argue that it's some kind of parallel with drugs there as well. He didn't feel tired or weak or anything afterwards. He felt alive, more so than usual, faster than usual. So yeah, there's the drug parallel right there. David, torch to you.
Torch, oh man. I'm reminded of a fan fiction written in the late 90s. I believe it was called Orkium? I don't know. Either way, it's about Miles Tails Prower meeting someone random who gives him mysterious crystals that he uses to have hallucinations. So if we are to look at that from the Saturday morning universe, where Chaos Emeralds aren't a thing in the show, perhaps that is its universe, Chaos Emeralds. It causes Tails to get high. And since all Sonic universes are linked through the Cosmic Interstate, then perhaps the original Chaos Emeralds were created by a drug kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
Crush them up finally and snort them, then that's how you quickly get to supersonic speed.
Exactly. And just to look at it from game perspective once more, as we know in the Mario series, mushrooms are sort of parallels with drugs in the Mario series, being the mushrooms that Mario collects. And Sega, were heavily, at war with Nintendo, so perhaps they created their own parallel to the Nintendo drugs, and they were known as the Chaos Emeralds.
And I mean, have you ever seen Supersonic in the Fleetway universe? His eyes are pretty red.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
exactly.
even in the games now. So,
he's not acting like himself at all.
No. See, probably in the Fleetway universe, it's more like bath salts, while in the game universe, it might be something like cocaine, or yeah,
or sniffing gasoline.
Well, that was
Like-
the thing.
That's why Eggman wants them. He actually works for the. What's it called?
Well,
I can't remember what it's called either.
something
Back-
similar.
I was
I
going
Back
to say
to
the
the
DEA.
machine.
Is that right?
I think you guys are thinking backwards.
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.
Okay. Let's check in with Nicole. How are you, love? You doing alright?
Oh my god.
He didn't ask Poxy what his feelings were about that.
It's true.
I don't think he had me.
I had like an additional piece, but it's all good.
Ooh.
Guess the world will never know.
Right. Let's see what the next theory is. When's the fighting? Nicole, shut up. Nicole. Nicole.
You really did drag out the time,
Nicole.
didn't you?
Nicole.
God, ew. Jesus Christ, Jamie.
It's gonna cause some problem internally. Like,
This is what the show has come down to.
Like, anyone just tuning in right now is just hearing fart noises.
Thank you. Right, moving on.
Nicole, stop it. Maybe we'll be able to get on with the show.
Let's see what's next. Right. Oh no. Okay, well this... Okay. Here's your theory. Sonic is Sonic's brother. Take it away, guys. This generator is not ironed out very well.
Yeah, you might need to get some of the kinks out of that one. What are these meant to be again? Like theories of the generations from the future or something? The
You're
greatest
a
ones.
theorist. Oh,
Right, okay. So, let's look at it this way. Me and David were having a lot of conversations before the show began about the parallel universes in Sonic the Hedgehog. Alternate universes and such. So, perhaps, if you were to draw some references, as we know, Sonic the Hedgehog does a lot of references to Dragon Ball, henceforth Supersonic. They openly admitted this. Supersonic is a reference to Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball. And if you were to draw another parallel, as we know there are, and have been confirmed that there are parallel universes in Sonic the Hedgehog, they mentioned it in 06, we see it briefly in Sonic 4. And if you were to look at an alternate parallel version of Sonic from another timeline, and the main present Sonic we know, and apply Dragon Ball logic to that, as we know Sega do draw a lot of parallels from that, Silver the Hedgehog, etc., you could say that the two Sonics from different dimensions are like brothers, much like Dragon Ball and how the universes work in that. David, do you have anything to say on this? Torch passed.
yeah, I guess the only alternative would be that there is a Sonic Prime universe in which Sonic's mother gave birth to 12 identical Sonic the Hedgehogs and then scattered them throughout the multiverse so that they would be safe from the evil fatty Lobotnik. And that's why Sonic is Sonic's brother.
Yeah, and then the throne awaits and a seer warns of a deadly fate.
Yeah, and when they all come together, when the servers are the Seven Chaos, then we'll have a good time. They'll have a nice barbecue, family reunion.
nice
They'll
barbecue.
have some chili dogs.
Nice barbecue. Poxy.
Well, guys, obviously, all the proof we need is Sonic Generations. I mean, who else would that little Sonic be other than his younger brother?
Exactly.
Well, you're supposed to counter the argument, not add to it.
He helped.
Fucking amateurs.
Never mind, move on to the next theory, but first let's check in with Nicole again and see how she's doing. Nicole, how are you?
Getting creative. It's good to know this is how you're spending your time, Nicole.
It's not December
Mark.
yet.
It's the one who looks fucking Undertale videos all the time now.
Well, that's trash and shit. I think we both know what it is.
Right.
Nicole.
Let's move on. Here we go. Oh wait, no, don't do that. Do this. Here we go, machine. Oh dear. I don't know what.
That's getting along.
Here we go. There we go. Right. Robotnik has body dysmorphia. Take it away.
Well, obviously, you can just take one look at Eggman's overall shape and come to that conclusion. If you were to draw reference to some of the old artwork for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and so on, and the Archie comics, let's not forget, Eggman, Robotnik, whatever you want to call him, also has black eyes. You could argue that that's something to do with his body dysmorphia. He had to get some kind of mechanical implants for his eyes and so on. And obviously his nose is just terribly disfigured. David, would you argue that some representations of Robotnik could help this dysmorphia argument along by saying that he has mechanical attachments?
Yeah, I mean, in the Saturday Morning series, he definitely has a robot arm. I mean, he's obviously trying to alter his physical form. If you look at the classic Sonic the Hedgehog games, he's very round, with thin legs, thin arms. And then in Sonic Adventure, his shape starts to shift. I mean, it drastically alters in Sonic Pocket Adventure. From one zone to the next, he transforms into how he looks in Sonic Adventure. That is not a natural thing. He went through, well, who knows what. I mean, he is a genius at heart, so he must have performed some crazy experiment to look more like how he wants to be. You could say that when he looks in the mirror, he wants to see what he thinks the Eggman and Sonic Boom, that's the physical form he wants to get, but he can never see it. Instead, he sees the grotesque form of the Saturday Morning series. Exactly. And even the Sonic Boom Eggman, when he looks in the mirror, he doesn't see what he is. He sees what he was. And that's why he has such a difficult relationship with all the characters in that reality.
Yeah. He's struggling with his own inner turmoil. Let's all remember that the Boom Universe Eggman is actually a representation of Eggman without the body dysmorphia. That's what we're saying.
That's right, Nicole. Dr. Eggman just needs to learn to love himself. And once he does, then he can allow the rest of the world inside.
Poxy?
I wasn't paying attention. What was the thing?
Moving on to the last one of the day, I think. Let's just check in with Nicole, how she's doing. How are you, Nicole? Fair enough. Quite abrupt. And the last one is... Yuji Naka
Oh no.
is Marcus in disguise.
Oh my god.
Take it away.
I didn't hear it. Repeat.
Seriously?
Yuji Naka is Marcus in disguise.
Ooh. Well, I mean, this is kind of an old... I mean, we should all know this. Marcus, as he likes to go by,
Okay.
he has heavy ties to GUN, you see. He actually did a lot of endorsements for gun and their weapons manufacturing services and security services. And we want evidence from this. It's very obvious, you know, that he would have to take some kind of pseudo name, some kind of pseudo identity. Simply look into Shadow the Hedgehog's files, and you will find in-game audio. Mr. Naka is all right. Who is Mr. Yuji Naka in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe? He's obviously their most important client. It's Marcus. There you go. Theory complete.
It's true.
Anything to add on to that?
It's true. I'm the one who introduced all these complex storylines in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. Because before it was like, yeah, you could go fast, but I wanted to know about Shadow the Hedgehog and Silver's head and Marine the raccoon. I am Kenji Inafune. And that's how Marcus saved the world.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Is that how you saved the world, is it? Great.
Well, he hosted that barbecue that all of Sonic's siblings went to.
Right. Thank you both very much. I'd play my sound effect of an applause, but to be honest, I don't think you earned it today. So.
I think they did in green.
Yeah. That was some interesting theories. If you want to hear more theories as in-depth as that, then you need to go to Sega Scourge's YouTube channel. And he makes...
That's some great endorsement.
Oh dear. Nicole agrees.
You want to
Nicole? There we go. Right. Okay. Now we're gonna end the show early, guys, because we have some planning to do and discussions to have. So Yeah, we need to plan things. So we will say our goodbyes. Again, another mini episode. We'll do another one. When we did a proper one last week, we'll aim to do another one because we got stuff to talk about next week as well. Because we're all meeting up tomorrow. Yeah. So firstly, I want to say thank you to Sonic Pox.
It's all good, bro.
I want to say thank you to David the Lurker.
You're welcome.
I want to say thank you, of course, as always, to the Sonic Fearless Sega Scourge.
Thanks. Thanks to you as well.
And I want to say thank you to Nicole.
Of course, I fucking knew that was coming.
Where can people find you, David? If they want to find you online, all your stuff, where can they find you?
Right, you can either go through the archives of sonicretro.org, on Twitter at the letter D, the letter T, and the word lurker, or you keep an eye out for Big Fishing Adventure 3 news, Big.
And Pox, where can people find you?
People can find me on YouTube /SonicPox, capital S, capital X, or you can find me at SonicPox, capital S, capital
Sega Scourge, where can they find you?
You can find me either on YouTube, the Sega Scourge, search that up, or on Twitter at Super Scourge 300. That's Super Scourge 300, lowercase, no spaces.
Cool. And Nicole, where can they find you?
I
In the bathroom, I guess.
on
Are you
YouTube and
done?
Twitter, it's pretty...
Sorry.
On YouTube and Twitter, it's pretty much SP64 all in caps, and it's very purple. It's kind of hard to miss. So, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So, if you want to find us, Jay, the Sonic Show, if you are listening to the podcast, well, you've already found us, yay. Otherwise, we're on youtube.com/The Sonic Show, or on Twitter at Sonic_show. We're also on Snapchat, The Sonic Show. It's pretty straightforward. So, we will see all you guys next week, as we will have some stories to tell, hopefully, a variety of donuts.
Oh yeah, follow us on Twitter for any updates of what happens tomorrow. You'll see pictures and stuff. You'll find a bunch of stuff.
Follow also on our Twitter accounts. If you're already following the Sonic Show, we will be retweeting the fuck out of my friends here today. So, see you guys next week. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
One to the three. I like good pussy and I like good tree. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. They got more ass than a toilet seat.
I hate this show.
You're listening to Radio Sega, playing the best Sega music 24/7.
Jamie, I actually hate you.
Alright, lads. Come on. Down to brass tacks. Cole. Nicole. Jesus, Nicole.
Welcome to the Opinion Zone After Dark.
Guys, do you hear that? I think it's a two writing contest.
I'm very concerned the way you find all these sound effects, Jamie.
And now we're disconnected.
I hate you so much.
You are joking.
That one's going on the feed, right?
Yeah. Oh dear.